Mentor, smiling, reflective tone. One of the hardest parts of growing up isn't figuring out your career, or even discovering who you are. It's realizing that sometimes, the people who once walked beside you may no longer share the same path. It's not because of conflict, or betrayal, or any dramatic ending. Sometimes, it's simply because your goals start to diverge, and that's okay. I remember a friend I had in my early 20s, we were inseparable. We dreamed big together, stayed up late talking about everything we'd achieve. But as time went on, my focus shifted towards self-development, meditation, building something meaningful. He, on the other hand, found his joy in a faster life, parties, constant motion, chasing excitement. And at some point, our conversations started feeling out of sync. We still cared, but we were speaking different languages. For a while, I felt guilty. I thought maybe I was abandoning the friendship. But then I realized something powerful. Growth doesn't always happen side by side. Sometimes it happens apart. The love doesn't disappear, it just changes form. When your goals begin to pull you in different directions, the first step is awareness. Ask yourself, what values are guiding me now? And equally, what values are guiding them? Not to judge, but to understand. Because friendships aren't about demanding sameness, they're about respecting difference. Here's what I've learned. Some people are meant to walk with you for a chapter, others for a lifetime, and you don't always get to choose which is which. The beauty lies in the gratitude you hold for what that person added to your journey. If you find yourself drifting apart from someone you once called your best friend, don't rush to label it as loss. See it as transition. You're both evolving, and sometimes evolution means growing in different directions. But it doesn't mean you failed. In fact, it means you're both still moving, still learning. There's an art to letting go with grace. You can love someone deeply and still step away. You can wish them well and still prioritize your path. The truth is, you owe it to yourself to honor your growth, and to let others honor theirs. One of my mentors once told me, people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I used to think that was cliché, until I started living it. When I stopped clinging to who people used to be, I started appreciating who they were, right now, in this moment. So if you're in a place where you feel that quiet distance between you and a friend, take a breath. Reflect, not with guilt, but with compassion. Ask, what is this friendship teaching me about myself? Sometimes, the lesson is patience. Sometimes, it's boundaries. And sometimes, it's simply learning to love without needing to hold on. Friendship isn't about constant closeness, it's about consistent care. Even if your roads separate, you can still carry gratitude in your heart. Because in the end, what truly matters isn't how long someone walked with you, but how deeply they helped you see yourself along the way. So as you move forward, remember, life's path isn't about keeping everyone beside you, it's about walking in alignment with your truth. And when you do that, the right people will always find their way back to your heart, or make space for new ones to enter. If this message resonated with you, take a moment today to reflect. Maybe even reach out to someone from your past, not to rekindle, but to thank them for being part of your story. And if you're ready for more reflections like this, I'd love to walk that journey with you. Hit subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep learning, growing, and becoming together.